Before we get into our presentation this morning, let me introduce to you the wonderful individuals that represent you as members of the Covina City Council. This includes Patty Cortez, who was elected in 2018 and most recently served as our mayor last year. Patty serves as the executive for the Upper San Gabriel Valley Municipal Water District, overseeing public affairs and legislative issues related to water supply and the delivery for the greater San Gabriel Valley. Next, we have Hector Delgado, who was elected to the City Council in 2022 and has been a great addition to our team. In his day job, Hector is the political director for the Teamsters, and he works to support a variety of labor interests throughout Southern California and Nevada. Next up is Victor Linares, who was elected to the City Council in 2017 and re-elected in 2022. Victor is a local entrepreneur, including his involvement with Arrow Lodge Brewery that is located here in Covina, and another one is located in the Los Angeles Art District. Next, we have Mayor Pro Tem John King, who was elected to the City Council in the early 90s and was most recently elected 2 years ago. John works as an executive for the Southern California Edison Company, managing street lighting programs across the company's Southern California territory. And last and not least, yours truly, Walter Allen, which is me. I was elected to the City Council in 1997 and have had the fortunate opportunity to serve as mayor this past year. In my day job, I serve as the director of the Rio Hondo Police Academy, training our future police officers. Altogether, I've enjoyed working in a variety of law enforcement roles for the past 47 years, and I'm proud to be a member of the Covina City Council. Based on recent changes required by the state legislature, the city was forced to shift its election system to a by-district framework a few years ago. Each council member is elected for a 4-year term by the voters in their respective districts, which are as follows. District 1 is serviced by Hector Delgado, which covers the western portion of our community, including neighborhoods from Azusa Avenue to Citrus Avenue. I service District 2, and I cover the northern portion of our community, including neighborhoods north of Cypress Avenue, from Citrus Avenue to the city's eastern boundary. Servicing District Number 3 is Council Member Victor Linares, who services the central portion of our community, including neighborhoods from Downtown Covina between San Bernardino Road and Badillo Street. District 4 is serviced by Patty Cortez, which covers the southeastern portion of our community, including neighborhoods along Badillo Street from Citrus Avenue to the city's eastern boundary. And last but not least, District 5. John King services that section, which covers the southern portion of our community, including neighborhoods along our city's southern border. I would add that although we service a district, we all work together servicing the entire community. In this presentation, I've had the opportunity to touch on several topics that are important to the residents and businesses in our city. This includes work that we've done to spur economic development, including attracting new businesses and efforts to support existing businesses. We'll also talk about recent highlights of efforts to improve local infrastructure, including local roads, parks, and community facilities. Before we get to those topics, let's start by highlighting many of the great quality of life programs that help bring our community together. These programs wouldn't be possible without our exceptional city staff and the help of many strategic partners like our school districts, local nonprofit associations, and engaged community stakeholders. This might not look very much as it is now, these buildings, but shortly they're going to be transformed into the new Covina Recreation Village. This will be a hub for recreation services, a new library, and of course community activities for generations to come. As planned, the Recreation Village will entail an adaptive reuse of former citrus warehouses into 2 new indoor gymnasiums, new offices for our park and recreation team, classroom space, and a new library. Also, a new dog park and new outdoor play spaces. This project would not be possible without the help of our regional elected officials. This includes support from Congresswoman Grace Napolitano, who secured $3 million for this project, Assemblywoman Blanca Rubio, who secured $2.5 million for the project, and both Senator Susan Rubio and Assemblymember Blanca Rubio, who supported our competitive grant applications that will provide $4.8 million from the State Parks Grant Program and another $5.4 million from the State Library Grant Program. With these and other grants, the city has accumulated approximately $18 million in grant funds to date to build this once-in-a-generation project. In late 2023, the City Council approved construction plans, and we are currently out to bid for a prospective contractor to build the facilities. Equally important, the City Council approved a community workforce agreement with the Los Angeles Orange County Building Trades to ensure that local skilled labor will participate in its construction, helping create more high-quality jobs for our residents. In addition, this spring, our new skate park will be in full operation. With the help of Pawn Shop Skate Company and local skateboard enthusiasts, we broke ground last year on our new skate park facility located on the west side of Wingate Park. Together with local stakeholders and our project designer, we've been able to develop a new skate plaza concept that will serve a wide range of skating abilities, from beginners all the way up to professionals like Covina's own Donovan Piscopo, who has maintained strong ties in our community and with this project. With construction underway, we're hoping that this project will be completed by spring and ready to use shortly thereafter. In partnership with the Charter Oak Unified School District, we are in the process of renovating the Royal Oak Field, and this will upgrade all the sports activities at that location. This expansive space has so much potential. We are hopeful that with our local sports groups, we'll be able to redesign this space for school and public use by adding shade trees, a walking trail, stormwater capture improvements, in addition to redesigning the fields for future generations to come. Planning and design work will begin this spring with our colleagues at Active SGV, where we'll host a series of public workshops and interactive sessions to receive feedback on important recreational elements to include in the project's design. As planned, design work will last through the end of the year, and then we'll plan to seek out grant funding to move to the construction phase. You know, you don't have to wait around for the completion of all of the projects and programs that are going on in the city. You can come over here to our brand new pickleball courts. We have 4 of them, and play pickleball. Whoa! So, get a paddle and get a pickleball. Come out and join all these fine folks from Covina. Do you like playing here? All right, yeah, very good. This highly anticipated project wrapped up last fall and provides the community with 4 new solar-lit courts for daily use. Come down for a pickup game or join one of the friendly leagues that have come to call these courts home. and I actually play there myself on occasion. In addition to these new amenities, our exceptional Parks, Recreation, and Library Services Department provides a wide range of recreation classes, special events, and community programs all year long. This past year was busier than ever, with 5,500 participants in our aquatics program, 1,800 participants in our recreation classes, and 1,200 children that took part in our youth sports programs. Each year, we see our community recreation and literacy programs reach new heights, and 2023-24 has been no exception. At our beautiful senior center, we saw 700 seniors take part in our monthly dance events, 3,000 visits to our exercise facility, and another 900 seniors who participated in our dance and art classes. The senior nutrition programs continues to be a rousing success in partnership with the YWCA. And this year, we distributed more than 22,000 meals through our weekly drive-through program and another 4,200 hot lunches in person. At the Covina Library, we've experienced a resurgence in families coming out to read, with a 40% increase in library visits compared to last year. And during the summer reading program, our participants logged an incredible 253,000 minutes of reading. But one of the things I love most about our community is our special events programming that takes place throughout the year. In the summer, we always get things started with our annual 4th of July event, complete with patriotic music from our great Covina concert band, the annual pancake breakfast sponsored by Kiwanis Club, and new this past year, a classic car show with vendors and games sponsored by the Rotary Club. Later in the summer, we enjoyed the warm summer evenings with our annual concert series and annual movie series at Covina Park. In the fall, we enjoyed a howling good time with our Halloween Citrus 5K, a spectacular pet costume contest, and a citywide Boo Bass Festival in downtown. These events were fun for the entire family. We also held another tremendous Thunderfest in coordination with the downtown merchants, welcoming attendees with great weather, food, drink, and lots of thunder from the sounds of classic cars on display. And we can't forget the contributions made by the Covina Rotary Club, who host the annual Fil of Valor events at Sierra Vista for Veterans Day. Each year, these events help tell the story of men and women who have made the sacrifices for our great nation and have served our country with honor. But equally important, this event helps housing, rent assistance, and other resources to homeless veterans in need. In November, we also brought some extra cheer to the holiday season with new decorative lighting elements in the downtown and at Heritage Plaza. This included garland lights on street light poles, bistro lighting on the Paseo walkways, and a new lighted Christmas tree and decorative lighted selfie areas at Heritage Plaza. For our annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony with our friends at the Downtown Business Association, the Kiwanis Club, and the H.H. Dory Chang Buddhist Museum, we welcomed thousands to the downtown area to enjoy photos with Santa, horse-drawn carriage rides, train and pedicab rides, children crafts and games, letters to Santa, a Christmas marketplace, and also a hot chocolate bar. And last but not least, this year saw the completion of facade improvements to the Heritage House at Covina Park in partnership with the Covina Historical Society. Together, we were able to complete renovation work on a craftsman-style residence that has thoroughly been preserved to provide a snapshot in time from the late 1800s to the early 1900s. Standing next to me is Andreas, who is the manager of the Calaveras Cantina, located at the southwest corner of Arrow Highway and Grand Avenue. And how you liking it here in Covina?
I like it, I love it. I feel very welcome from everybody, to be honest.
And I see we have the Galantines. These ladies are from Covina, and a few of them are from West Covina, but the majority of them are from Covina. Ladies, is the food and drink good here? Yeah. All right, now you know where to come. Do a little dancing too. The folks at Calaveras have done a wonderful job reimagining this restaurant space and offer a variety of great dishes and cocktails. You'll also notice that their Dia de los Muertos themed murals outside and inside of the restaurant have created a great, fun restaurant vibe. Next up, after years of wooing them to come to Covina, we're absolutely thrilled to see our newest coffee hotspot, Dutch Brothers, coming to life on Citrus north of Roland. Known for its great selection of hot and cold coffee drinks, Dutch Brothers has gained a devoted fan base, and their newest location in Covina will be the first in the greater San Gabriel Valley area. 700 locations in 14 states, and we're absolutely thrilled to have them in Covina. We cannot forget Covina's newest attraction, the Covina Laugh Factory, which opened this past summer and has already been a huge regional draw for our downtown. Each weekend, we see roughly 1,000 visitors that come to town for the Laugh Factory comedians. The Laugh Factory has become one of my favorite places to visit, and I love becoming the punchline for jokes from performers like Tony Rock, Wendell, Tiffany Haddish, and Adam Ray. I have to give it up for our great friends, Harry and Laura Basil, who have done an outstanding job overseeing and managing the Laugh Factory. And I have to give credit to the entire Laugh Factory team. If you haven't had the opportunity to catch a show, you need to do it. We have a real hidden gem in Covina. I'm at the GS Cafe, which is outstanding Ethiopian cuisine. Now, they are rated number 4 in the entire nation as having outstanding food. And I gotta tell you, it is delicious. I have Nate, the son of Jeanette and Chef, and thank you for letting me stop in today.
Thank you very much.
I gotta come by here for a meal because you're number 4 in the country. So that means you're number 1 in California. So we appreciate you letting us stop by. They're located on Citrus, just south of Covina Boulevard, and I want you to all come over and enjoy this great food. Moving west, the Azusa Avenue corridor has experienced a flurry of new private investment and improvements. Last spring, we welcomed the arrival of Pollo Campero and Homebred Apparel, a gorgeous 10,000 square foot retail apparel and skateboard-inspired business at Azusa Avenue and Covina Boulevard. Later in 2023, we were pleased to welcome other well-known brands like Burlington in the Walmart Shopping Center and a beautiful new El Pollo Loco at Azusa Avenue and Bodillo Street. In addition to these great businesses, we are excited for other new projects to get underway along Azusa Avenue. Next to Burlington, construction is underway for a new Five Below. a specialty retail shop that features products ranging from, you guessed it, $5 or less products. Known for its assortment of teen fashion and accessories, we look forward to having a great selection of products for our kids to choose from. Moving south to Cypress Avenue, we are also pleased to see the redevelopment of an 8-acre former Albertson site. As approved, the east side of the project will include a mix of multifamily townhomes, work-live lofts, and common area recreation amenities like a pool, spa, barbecue area, shaded structures, a pocket park, and a network of paseos. Along Azusa Avenue, we'll see 3 new retail establishments, including a Quick Quack car wash, a new Freddy's Steak Burger quick serve restaurant, and a new Dutch Brothers location for our West Side coffee lovers. We expect the demolition on this site to start in the next month, with grading site work to continue into springtime. And last, but certainly not least, moving down along Azusa Avenue to the properties north of Northwoods Inn, a proposed project is currently in the environmental review process to build a new IHG brand Avid Hotel development. The project is expected to come before the Planning Commission in the spring, and as proposed, will look to redevelop the current site with a 31,000 square foot, 68-room modern hotel concept. We are so excited because we have another world-class business in Covina, Mskin Donuts. And I have to tell you, they are rated on Yelp #1 in the United States and Canada. And here's an example of these delicious morsels. And this is a family affair because I have Chang, Henry, and Hank all together making these wonderful pastries. And I gotta tell you, they're delicious. My mouth is watering right now. And you have to stop by to try this. We are so fortunate to have such good cuisine in Covina, and here's another perfect example. Moving back to the center of town, we are also excited to see the installation of the finishing touches on a new co-working facility at the corner of Citrus and Orange in downtown Covina. The Covina co-working site will feature over 4,000 square feet in an open floor plan concept and offer a range of subscription options for use of workstations, conference rooms, a podcasting studio and business center, including single day passes, weekly passes, and monthly passes. Public safety in Covina is one of the City Council's most important priorities. We take public safety extremely serious here in our community. We want everyone to be safe. We happen to have one of the finest men and women serving as police officers and civilian personnel in LA County. And I'm proud to attest to the fact that having been in law enforcement for over 47 years, I can tell you we have outstanding police services in Covina. Our department includes 63 sworn officers and 48 non-sworn personnel, which represents an increase of 5 officers from the prior year. This includes 1 new full-time school resource officer in partnership with the Covina Valley Unified School District and 4 new grant-funded full-time officer positions funded through the Department of Justice. Our department continues to be highly diverse, and in the past year, we've welcomed 8 new employees to the department, with 5 females and 3 males filling critical frontline positions. With these highly trained men and women in our community, our response times continue to remain below 4 minutes and 30 seconds, which is critically important in emergency situations. Additionally, with the Covina Valley Unified School District, we've worked to sponsor 6 police explorers through the district's Explorer Academy program to help support students interested in pursuing a career in law enforcement. And we can't forget our exceptional police canine program. With the help of the canine partners of Covina, we continue to deploy a talented team of canine handlers and pups that help keep our community safe. This year, we saw the retirement of our longtime canine officer, Jarno. And now he's enjoying his time relaxing, getting belly rubs, and enjoying treats. We have canine officers Altos and Diego at the ready to help our officers. In fact, let's say hello to them and some fine members of our team. Guys, can you come out and say hello? More and more technology has become increasingly a vital component of community policing. With the help of community partners and groups, we've been able to expand our UAS drone program to better serve the community. Drones help our officers better access critical situations and allow leadership to deploy resources in an efficient and responsive manner. This year, the department has also been successful in its effort to secure outside grants that help stretch local monies further. This included an addition of 4 grant-funded new police officers, funds from our Assemblywoman Blanca Rubio to help replace police radios and equipment, and funds from the California Highway Patrol to enhance traffic safety and educate the community on the dangers of impaired driving. We are also thankful to our many local partners that support the department. This includes the Chamber of Commerce, who hosts the annual Police Awards Banquet each fall, and our Police Foundation, who helped coordinate our holiday photos with Santa program at Heritage Plaza. Financially speaking, the city continues to be in a strong position, thanks to conservative budgeting and the city's diverse local economy. We continue to have a reserve in excess of our 20% reserve policy requirement and have maintained our AA credit rating from Standards & Poor's. Additionally, the city's effort to attract new businesses continue to help broaden our local economy, making it more resilient and diverse, and providing resources to see many of the public improvements taking place in town. This year, we also finalized the creation of an enhanced infrastructure financing district in the city's town center specific plan area. The new EFID, as it's called, will not result in any new taxes, and in future years, it will help provide tax increment financing for large capital improvements, including roads, utilities, facilities, and housing improvements. Managing a budget is a team effort, and I appreciate the work that our city staff and our Citizens Finance Committee does, monitoring expenses and revenues so the city maintains a healthy financial condition. You know, infrastructure is so important to our city. Changing out the sewage pipes that have been around for 100 years, as well as our water pipes, and then putting nice, smooth pavement on our roadways. The City Council and I have worked very, very hard to make sure that we have better roadways in our city, free of potholes, so we can safely drive either on 4 wheels or 2 wheels. So that being the case, I think I'm going to check out Roland Avenue, where I'm seated right now, and see just how smooth this pavement is. I got a feeling it's going to be really good. See you back at the theater. Earlier this year, we finished paving on Citrus Avenue, where the city received a $2 million grant to repave the roads, install new concrete walkways, and made the roadway more accessible for pedestrians and bicyclists. Last summer, we were able to complete the rehabilitation of Workman Avenue from Citrus to Hollenbeck. This section of the road sees a lot of cut-through traffic adjacent to the 10 freeway, and we were very happy to improve driving conditions for the neighborhood. We're also currently wrapping up improvements on Roland Avenue from Grand Avenue to the west city limits. This work included water improvements, the installation of new road materials, and high visibility striping to enhance traffic safety. Later this spring, we'll also get underway with improvements on 3 major arterials: Barranca Avenue from San Bernardino Road to Arrow Highway, Cienega Avenue from Barranca to Grand, and Sunflower Avenue from Cypress to Covina Boulevard. These stretches of roadway need repairs and will help continue our efforts to modernize our major entry points into the community. Turning to our residential roadways starting this spring, we're also looking forward to moving forward with road and utility repairs on the west side of town off of Lark Ellen Avenue and San Bernardino Road, and in the Covina Heights neighborhood off of Puente on the east side.